Why is the US opening its doors wider to some countries while keeping restrictions tight on others in 2025? Citizens from certain Asian nations can enter the US visa-free, but why them? What makes these countries stand out? Some are economic powerhouses with strong ties to America, others have advanced security measures that make travel seamless. But here's the catch. Some of these nations weren't always on the visa-free list, so what changed? Stay tuned, because if your country made the cut, you might be packing your bags sooner than you think. Let's break down the Asian nations that won't need a visa in 2025. Number 10, Brunei. Would you believe there's a country where gas is cheaper than bottled water? A nation so wealthy that citizens barely pay taxes? That's Brunei, one of the richest countries in Asia, buoyed by its massive oil and gas reserves that have created an almost surreal level of prosperity. With a population of just over 400,000, this tiny kingdom exudes opulence, boasting one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world. The wealth here is not only reflected in economic figures but also in the lifestyle of its leadership. Brunei's Sultan, one of the richest royals on the planet, resides in an enormous palace with 1,788 rooms, a symbol of extravagant power. Despite such lavish displays, the country remains off the beaten track for many travelers. Strict regulations, limited nightlife, and a reserved conservative society contribute to its status as one of Southeast Asia's least visited destinations. In the eyes of the US, Brunei's political reliability, robust economic stability, and exceptionally low crime rates make it an ideal partner. A relationship that is now rewarded with visa-free access in 2025. But wait until you hear about the next country on this list. Number 9, Taiwan. Imagine a place that produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors, the essential microchips that power everything from your smartphone and laptop to modern automobiles. This high-tech island is the unsung hero of the global digital landscape. Without Taiwan, the vast machinery of modern technology would slow to a halt. Taiwan is not just a manufacturing titan, it is a dynamic economic powerhouse with remarkable stability and one of the lowest unemployment rates in Asia. Despite its critical role in technology, there is a fascinating twist. Taiwan is not officially recognized as a country by the United Nations. The persistent political challenges posed by its tense relationship with China have done little to stifle its economic surge. On the contrary, the Taiwanese economy is thriving, spurred by robust innovation, agile industries, and a uniquely resilient spirit. Recognizing this indispensable value, the US has decided that Taiwan is too important to overlook. Currently, over 500,000 Taiwanese tourists visit the US each year, contributing billions to American businesses and local economies. With the introduction of visa-free entry, not only will this number likely surge, but we can also expect an even greater exchange of ideas, culture, and technology between the two nations, cementing Taiwan's position as a cornerstone in the global market. Before we move forward, don't forget to subscribe. That way we can keep bringing you eye-opening content like this. Now let's talk about a country that will truly surprise you. Number 8, South Korea. Would you believe there's a country where high-speed internet is practically a birthright, where you can stream ultra-high-definition content the moment you log on, and where delivery drivers can get your dinner to your doorstep in under 15 minutes? South Korea is not only a technological marvel, but also a vibrant cultural hub. Its streets pulse with energy from K-pop concerts, K-dramas, and innovative culinary trends that blend tradition with modern flair. Beyond the catchy pop culture and luxury skincare, South Korea has built a reputation as an economic titan and a military powerhouse. Its strategic alliance with the US spans decades, proving that mutual interests, security concerns, and global trade partnerships run deep. Digging deeper, South Korea is home to some of the world's most influential companies like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG. These giants don't just lead in consumer electronics and automotive innovation. They are major drivers of a trade relationship with the US that was valued at over $200 billion in 2023 alone, a figure that speaks volumes about the intertwined nature of their economies. Moreover, South Korea's geographic position, sitting just a breath away from North Korea, necessitates a robust military presence. With over 28,000 U.S. troops stationed on its soil, this partnership underpins regional stability and acts as a deterrent against unpredictable regional threats. Adding another layer to its fascinating narrative, South Korea faces a modern demographic challenge. Its birth rate has plummeted, posing potential risks for its long-term economic momentum. In response, government initiatives such as substantial cash incentives for new parents have been launched in an effort to stimulate population growth. Despite these hurdles, the country's innovative spirit and dynamic economy remain resilient. It's clear that a strong South Korea is viewed by the U.S. as a cornerstone of not only regional but also global stability, hence the decision to extend visa-free access in 2025, ensuring that this key ally continues to flourish and contribute robustly to shared prosperity. But if you think this is surprising, wait until you hear about a country that holds one of the world's fastest-growing economies. Number 7. India. Picture a nation where over 1.4 billion people call home, a staggering one-fifth of the world's population, where diversity and dynamism are woven into its very fabric. India is more than an emerging market. It is a global superpower in the making. Predicted to overtake the U.S. economy by 2075, India has evolved into a major economic force with the fastest-growing major economy on the planet. India's vibrant economic landscape is defined not only by its massive population, but also by its role as a launchpad for innovation. It has become home to flourishing tech giants, a plethora of billion-dollar startups, and a skilled workforce that has significantly influenced Silicon Valley. Over 12% of U.S. startups have been founded by Indian immigrants. This remarkable contribution goes beyond entrepreneurship. It extends to the academic and research realms, with an ever-growing number of Indian students attending American universities, boosting the U.S. economy with billions in tuition and living expenses. Beyond the numbers, India is a kaleidoscope of contrasts. The country juxtaposes ancient traditions and vibrant cultural celebrations with cutting-edge advancements in science and technology. Its bustling metropolises coexist with rural heartlands where traditional practices remain a cornerstone of daily life. However, rapid urbanization has also brought challenges. Environmental degradation and stark contrasts between wealth and poverty persist. Despite these hurdles, India's rise is unstoppable, and its multifaceted society continues to inspire innovations that ripple across global markets. In response to this seismic shift, the U.S. has recognized the immense value of fostering closer ties. Granting Indians visa-free access is a strategic move aimed at deepening business, educational, and diplomatic relationships. This policy not only facilitates enhanced trade and investment, but also promotes cultural exchange, positioning India as a key player in a geopolitical landscape that is increasingly defined by innovation and connectivity. Now, before we move forward, make sure to subscribe. This helps us keep bringing you mind-blowing content like this. Up next is a country so small yet so powerful that it will leave you speechless. Number 6. Singapore. How does a country with barely any land transform itself into one of the richest places on Earth? A nation where chewing gum is illegal, but millionaires are everywhere. That's Singapore, a tiny island that has defied geographical limitations to become an economic giant. Its transformation is a masterclass in urban planning and economic strategy. The city-state has meticulously designed policies that attract international investments and foster innovation, resulting in a financial hub that handles trillions of dollars in global trade. With its ultra-modern skyscrapers, near-zero crime rate, and world-class airports, Singapore feels like a slice of the future, a real-life sci-fi city where technology and efficiency reign supreme. What's even more astonishing is that Singapore's GDP per capita surpasses that of economic powerhouses like the United States, Japan, and even China. This astonishing feat is the result of its disciplined economic management, robust legal frameworks, and a business-friendly environment that consistently draws billion-dollar investments from around the globe. Despite its diminutive size, Singapore's strategic location has also turned it into a key transit and trading nexus, linking East and West. Alongside this economic prowess, the nation issues one of the strongest passports in the world, opening doors to nearly 200 countries with visa-free travel, a privilege that underscores its international clout. However, this prosperity comes with its own set of challenges. Singapore is known to be one of the most expensive places to live, where even a simple car can exceed $100,000 due to stringent taxes, and rental costs alone can run into thousands of dollars per month. Yet the promise of opportunity continues to attract talent and capital from every corner of the globe. The United States recognizes Singapore not only as a lucrative trading partner, but also as a strategic ally in Asia, with American businesses heavily reliant on Singapore's advanced banking systems and its pivotal geographic location. This mutual benefit is precisely why the United States is extending visa-free entry to Singaporeans in 2025, fostering deeper ties in trade, finance, and technological innovation. If you think Singapore's rise is impressive, wait until you hear about a country that went from total devastation to becoming an economic powerhouse. Number 5. Japan. Imagine a place where a harmonious blend of ancient traditions and futuristic technology shapes everyday life. A country where people enjoy some of the longest life expectancies on Earth, and its cities evoke scenes straight out of a science fiction film. That's Japan, a nation renowned for its ability to seamlessly weave its rich cultural heritage with cutting-edge innovation. Once left in ruins by the aftermath of World War II, Japan managed a miraculous recovery, reinventing itself within a few decades to emerge as the third largest economy in the world. Today, Japan is synonymous with efficiency and technological brilliance. It is home to some of the most recognizable and trusted brands on the planet, such as Toyota, Sony, and Nintendo, which have become emblematic of quality and reliability. Beyond these household names, Japan boasts a groundbreaking level of automation. It leads the world in robotics, with more robots per capita than any other country. The nation's public transportation system is equally impressive. Its bullet trains, known for their sleek design and punctuality, zip along at speeds over 200 miles per hour, ensuring that life never slows down. Yet beneath this veneer of high-tech marvel lies a significant demographic challenge. Japan is grappling with a rapidly shrinking population and one of the lowest birth rates on the planet, factors that threaten to undermine its long-term economic vibrancy. In a bid to counter this trend, the government has introduced innovative incentives, including monetary benefits for families who choose to have more children, a testament to the country's proactive approach in safeguarding its future. Moreover, Japan's strategic military alliance with the United States further cements its role on the global stage. Although Japan's military is formally designated as a self-defense force rather than a full-fledged army, it is among the most advanced in the world. This partnership is crucial for countering regional threats from North Korea and China, adding an important layer of security that reinforces mutual interests. Recognizing these multifaceted strengths, technological excellence, economic stability, and strategic military cooperation, the United States is extending visa-free access to Japanese citizens, a move that not only celebrates Japan's achievements but also underpins global stability and prosperity. Before we move forward, don't forget to subscribe. It helps us bring you more insane facts and eye-opening content. Up next is a country so small yet so strategically important that even the United States can't ignore it. Number 4. Israel. Imagine a nation where military intelligence is so advanced it surpasses the defense systems of many larger countries, while simultaneously being a global leader in tech innovation. Welcome to Israel, a country that thrives despite being at the heart of one of the most volatile regions in the world. But here's the kicker. Israel may be small in size, with a population of just over 9 million, yet it is punching well above its weight. The country has given the world groundbreaking innovations such as the Intel processor and the Iron Dome defense system. These are just a few examples of Israel's incredible contributions to the world in fields ranging from medical technology to cybersecurity. What's even more shocking is that despite the constant security threats and geopolitical tensions that loom over it, Israel's economy continues to grow at an impressive rate. It is often called the startup nation due to the fact that it produces more startups per capita than even Silicon Valley. The country is a hotbed of innovation, with scientists and engineers constantly pushing the boundaries of technology, and that's not all. Israel boasts some of the best universities in the world, attracting top-tier talent from across the globe every year. Thousands of Israelis move to the United States for education and business opportunities, thereby strengthening the bond between the two nations. This relationship is one of the reasons why the United States has granted Israel visa-free access in 2025. What's even more impressive is that Israel doesn't just excel in tech, it also leads the way in agriculture, water conservation, and medical research. Israel is a prime example of how a small country can take challenges head-on and emerge victorious, creating opportunities and shaping industries along the way. Before we move forward, don't forget to subscribe. This helps us keep bringing you unique and insightful content that sheds light on the most interesting developments around the world. Up next is a nation so wealthy that its citizens practically live in luxury and are making waves in global diplomacy. Get ready for number 3, Qatar. What if I told you that there's a country where natural gas is practically the lifeblood of its entire economy, and yet it manages to maintain a political influence far greater than that of most larger nations? Welcome to Qatar, the tiny desert kingdom with a massive global presence. But guess what? Qatar might be small in size, but it's big on wealth. Thanks to its vast natural gas reserves, this country holds one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world. It's so rich that even its citizens pay little to no tax. In fact, Qatar's sovereign wealth fund is one of the largest in the world, holding over $300 billion. Here's something surprising. Qatar has become a hub for global diplomacy with its Al Jazeera network. The country has carved out a spot on the world stage, influencing news and politics across the Middle East and beyond. But that's not all. It's also an active player in global sports, having hosted massive events like the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And here's the real shocker: Qatar's rulers have strategically used wealth and investments to build relationships with Western powers, including the United States. Despite its small size, Qatar's strategic location in the Gulf region makes it a key partner in military defense and energy security for the United States. Now, before we move forward, make sure to subscribe as we're bringing you the most shocking insights on the countries shaping the world. Get ready for number 2, the Philippines. Imagine a country where over 7,000 islands not only offer some of the most stunning, picture-perfect beaches but also cradle a vibrant tapestry of cultures and traditions that create the warmest smiles you'll ever encounter. The Philippines is celebrated not only for its natural beauty and unique heritage but also for its reputation for genuine hospitality, which has made it a must-visit destination, even in regions that are often overlooked on the global stage. This dynamic nation is fast emerging as a global powerhouse in areas such as tourism, business process outsourcing, and even technology. Despite its breathtaking landscapes and cultural charm, the Philippines has faced formidable challenges. With a population exceeding 113 million, the nation grapples with the complexities of political instability, the devastation of natural disasters, and pockets of deep-rooted poverty. Yet, it is this very resilience in the face of adversity that has spurred its remarkable growth story. Consider this: the Philippines has become one of the world's largest call center hubs, with millions of skilled workers delivering top-notch customer service to global corporations around the clock. But the story doesn't end there. The nation's burgeoning middle class is contributing to a vibrant domestic market that is steadily transforming the economy, while its booming tourism industry infuses billions into local and international markets each year. Moreover, the Philippine tech scene is undergoing an exciting renaissance. Innovative startups are sprouting up in Manila and beyond, attracting significant foreign investment even as the Philippine peso shows newfound strength on the global financial stage. In a surprising yet strategic move, the United States government is now extending visa-free access to Filipinos for the first time. This decision reflects not only the growing economic ties between the two nations, but also the strategic importance of the Philippines in global trade and cultural exchange. With enhanced mobility, Filipino nationals are poised to further integrate into global markets, paving the way for even greater mutual benefits between the United States and the Philippines. Now get ready for number 1, Malaysia. What if I told you there's a country where diverse cultures, mouth-watering cuisine, and cutting-edge industries intersect in the most exciting way imaginable? Once renowned for its expansive rubber plantations, Malaysia has reinvented itself as a modern, bustling hub that boasts some of the most spectacular cutting-edge cities in Asia. Today, it stands as a top destination for investment, tourism, and technological innovation. Malaysia's journey to prosperity is nothing short of inspirational. There was a time when the nation was burdened by poverty and underdevelopment, but through decades of determined reform and visionary leadership, it has transformed into one of Southeast Asia's strongest economies. With booming industries that range from high-tech electronics manufacturing to lucrative petroleum exports, Malaysia now contributes significantly to a robust $400 billion economy. Yet what truly sets Malaysia apart is its cultural mosaic. Despite being an Islamic-majority country, it is renowned for its high level of religious tolerance, with thriving communities of Hindus, Buddhists, Christians, and others living side by side in harmony. The vibrant capital of Kuala Lumpur encapsulates this unique blend of tradition and modernity. The city's skyline is punctuated by futuristic skyscrapers, while its bustling street markets and luxury shopping malls serve as a testament to its eclectic lifestyle. Moreover, Malaysia is rapidly carving out a place as an innovation hub, backed by strong government initiatives that are propelling it into the digital age. Foreign investments are pouring in, and homegrown companies like AirAsia and Petronas are not only dominating regional markets but are increasingly recognized on the global stage as symbols of technological prowess and entrepreneurial spirit. Recognizing its rapid economic rise and strategic significance, the United States now considers Malaysia a major trade partner, which is why Malaysians will soon enjoy visa-free access in 2025. This new policy is a clear indicator of the deepening ties between the two nations and a nod to Malaysia's growing role in shaping Asia's future. Now that we've taken you on this comprehensive journey through two of the most dynamic nations in Asia, it's clear that the region's power is only growing, with each country contributing its unique strengths and innovations to the global stage. From the resilient spirit and vibrant tech scene of the Philippines to the transformative economic power of Malaysia, these nations are reshaping the world as we know it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the remarkable changes sweeping across Asia, make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening insights. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends so they too can learn how these countries are driving change in our interconnected world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.